Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we delve into the ancient philosophy of Stoicism and explore its relevance in combating one of the biggest challenges of modern life: procrastination. We will draw inspiration from the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, and discover how his wisdom can help us care less about things that aren't worth caring about. So grab a pen and paper, sit back, and let's embark on our journey towards inner peace and productivity. Marcus Aurelius, once the most powerful man in the known world, strove to live virtuously, following Stoic principles. Unlike many Roman emperors, he did not indulge in the pleasures that came with his position, but instead focused on fulfilling his purpose in serving humanity. He recognized that caring deeply about things beyond our control can create unnecessary burdens and hinder our ability to live a fulfilled life. In his writings, particularly in his book Meditations, Marcus Aurelius offers valuable insights on how to care less about the future, the past, and the present, allowing us to overcome procrastination and find inner peace. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in our imagination than in reality." This quote highlights how our thoughts can become the source of our suffering, especially when it comes to the future. Our minds often wander, inventing countless scenarios of what could happen, leading to anxiety and paralysis by analysis. However, Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the future is not within our control, and worrying about it only serves to rob us of our present joy. Marcus Aurelius advises us to meet the future, if and when it arrives, with the same weapons of reason that arm us against the present. By focusing on the present moment and trusting in our ability to navigate the challenges that lie ahead, we can alleviate unnecessary worry and channel our energy towards productive actions. Just as the future can consume our thoughts, the past often haunts us with regrets and lingering emotions. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes that the past is gone and unchangeable, and dwelling on it only distracts us from the present. Instead of fixating on past events or wishing for different outcomes, we should focus on how we react to them. Marcus Aurelius encourages us to view the past as neither fortunate nor unfortunate, but as neutral. He challenges us to consider whether events violate human nature or prevent us from acting with justice, generosity, self-control, and other virtues that allow us to fulfill our true potential. By reframing our perspective, we can learn from our experiences and grow, rather than being weighed down by regret or longing for what could have been. The present moment is the only time we truly have control over, yet we often allow external circumstances to dictate our emotional state and productivity. Marcus Aurelius urges us to accept the ways of nature, embrace the present moment, and focus on what lies within our control, our thoughts and actions. By accepting the present moment and embracing the things within our control, we can develop a sense of inner peace and take proactive steps toward our goals. Marcus Aurelius believed that procrastination arises from caring too much about things that aren't worth our attention. By practicing virtue, cultivating discipline, and aligning our actions with our values, we can overcome the tendency to delay tasks and live a more purposeful life. Procrastination is a universal challenge that affects people from all walks of life. It can be a result of fear, anxiety, or a lack of clarity on priorities. However, by incorporating Stoic principles into our daily lives, we can develop strategies to overcome procrastination and stay focused on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that by aligning our actions with our values and focusing on the present moment, we can overcome the tendency to procrastinate. Instead of being overwhelmed by the magnitude of a task or allowing our minds to wander, we can break it down into smaller, manageable steps and concentrate on each one individually. By approaching tasks with discipline, perseverance, and a clear understanding of our priorities, we can gradually overcome procrastination and make progress towards our goals. Applying Stoic principles to overcome procrastination requires consistent practice and the cultivation of certain habits. Let's explore some Stoic practices that can help us maintain focus, increase productivity, and nurture our well-being. Journaling. Marcus Aurelius kept a personal journal where he reflected on his thoughts, actions, and the events of his life. By adopting this practice, we can gain clarity, identify patterns of procrastination, and hold ourselves accountable. Meditation. Stoics believed in training the mind to be present and resilient. Regular meditation helps us develop self-awareness, cultivate inner calm, and strengthen our ability to stay focused on the present moment. Contemplation of virtues. Reflecting on the virtues of Stoicism, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, allows us to align our actions with these values and make choices that lead to long-term fulfillment. Embracing difficulties as opportunities. Stoicism encourages us to view challenges and obstacles as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Difficulties are seen as exercises for the mind, allowing us to cultivate resilience and develop the strength to overcome procrastination. Instead of shying away from demanding tasks, Stoicism teaches us to embrace them and view them as essential components of our personal and professional development. To exemplify this, let's imagine an athlete who has been procrastinating on training for a marathon. Applying Stoic principles, the athlete would recognize that the journey toward marathon success requires perseverance and discipline. They understand that achieving their goal necessitates consistent effort and a willingness to confront difficulties head-on. The athlete begins to view the training sessions as valuable opportunities for growth, both physically and mentally. Instead of dreading the demanding workouts, they embrace them as necessary steps on the path to their ultimate achievement. Each training session becomes an exercise in discipline, pushing their limits, and building resilience. During challenging workouts, the athlete may face physical discomfort, fatigue, and doubts about their abilities. Stoicism teaches them to confront these obstacles with a mindset of acceptance and determination. They remind themselves that enduring physical discomfort and pushing through mental barriers are not only part of the training process, but also valuable experiences that contribute to their growth as an athlete. The athlete develops a new perspective on procrastination. They see it not as an escape from challenging tasks, but as an opportunity to push their boundaries and unlock their full potential. Rather than succumbing to the temptation of procrastination, they actively seek out difficult tasks, knowing that overcoming them will lead to personal and athletic development. Another great example is memento mori. Stoicism encourages contemplation of mortality as a means to gain perspective and urgency in life. The Latin phrase memento mori translates to "remember that you must die," serving as a powerful reminder of the fleeting nature of existence. By reflecting on the impermanence of life, we are motivated to make the most of our time and prioritize meaningful actions over procrastination. In Stoic philosophy, the contemplation of death is not meant to evoke fear or despair, but rather to awaken us to the reality of our mortality. By acknowledging our limited time on earth, we are encouraged to live each day with purpose and intention. Memento mori serves as a sobering reminder that our time is finite and should not be wasted on trivial matters or unnecessary delays. When we procrastinate, we often deceive ourselves into thinking that there will always be a tomorrow, that we have an abundance of time to accomplish our goals and pursue our passions. However, the Stoic perspective challenges this illusion by reminding us that our lives are subject to the unpredictability of time. We cannot afford to postpone the things that truly matter. Imagine a person who has been procrastinating on starting their own business. They have a vision, a dream they wish to pursue, but fear, self-doubt, and a belief in endless tomorrows hold them back. Applying Stoic principles, the individual contemplates memento mori and confronts the reality of their mortality. Through this reflection, they come to understand that life is too short to waste on unfulfilling pursuits or the paralysis of procrastination. The impermanence of their existence becomes a driving force, pushing them to take action and pursue their entrepreneurial aspirations. The contemplation of death also helps to put things into perspective. Stoicism teaches that many of the things we worry about or become fixated on in our daily lives are ultimately inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. By reflecting on the transience of life, we gain clarity on what truly matters and find the motivation to prioritize our actions accordingly. Stoicism offers us valuable insights into overcoming procrastination and caring less about things that aren't worth our attention. Through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, we have learned to embrace the present moment, let go of the past, and release our attachment to the future. By practicing Stoic principles and applying them to our daily lives, we can cultivate inner peace, overcome procrastination, and focus on what truly matters. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoicism and its practical applications in overcoming procrastination. We hope that the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius inspires you to care less about the trivial distractions and embrace a life of purpose and productivity. Remember, each moment is an opportunity to align your actions with your values and make progress towards your goals. Stay stoic, stay focused, and make the most of the present moment. Until next time, take care and keep striving for greatness.